Hello viewers, what is up? I'm Liquid, and I just wanted to make a quick video and talk about quite a few things that's been happening this week and everything that I've been setting up for, I guess, progressively. It's a lot of stuff been going on. I said I was going to do a lot of YouTube videos, and, yeah, I didn't make another video after I said that. God, I know, horrible Liquid. So I really am not I'm going to be doing more videos. I just have been having a lot of things on my mind, and I've been working them out. I've been working on trying to get a job. The job that I'm working on is for the county. It's a full-time job. You know, I'm 25, I'm almost 26. I need to, make sure I get full-time benefits and all that good stuff before, I don't have health care and all that good stuff. That kind of sucks. And I guess that's the only bad thing about, being older and, having to worry about jobs. Whenever you're younger, you can just have a job, and rely on all these other factors. All you need is money to pay your bills or your fun things to go out, gas, and, yeah, well. Anyways, beside the point. So that's what I've been working on. I have, had an interview. Now I'm working on my second one. Also, along with the streaming stuff and trying to stream a lot, keep it up, and, gain the subs to that. Obviously, it's just a lot of work. Streaming and YouTube takes a lot of time. Breaking down videos and talking about them and finding things to talk about definitely, it can be stressful, but, I try not to let it stress me out. It's just a matter of doing it, got to get the job done, and eventually I will upload them, I guess. So I got this gameplay about a month ago, and I use the Ripper. I personally like the Ripper. I know some people hate it. I do get annoyed by it. I think most people do. It is, a freaking strong gun, especially if you throw a muzzle brake on it. The reason why I like Suppressor is I like to hide a little bit. Whenever you're going for these, I guess, high kill games and overall the k.e.ms, anything that you're going for streak-wise, Suppressor will help you hide yourself a little bit, especially if their team's not talking. And I will throw on the screen up, the actual class that I was using because it's disgusting, and, I'll give you a little quick link to a screenshot of that as well in the description if I remember to. If I don't, oh well, stop by the stream and I'll show it to you as well. Yeah, this probably is one of the best classes I've used, just because you can start with, I guess, Deadeye, and a lot of people, are like, Deadeye is just, yeah, it's freaking awesome. Everybody puts it in their specialist streak. Well, in a submachine gun, you can start off with it and get your, of course, your dead silence and focus, and I use ready up, I think, as well with it. So you can basically get some really good starting perks with it. You don't need stalker, so that's not like a must. Of course, ARs and going for kills, in far as going k.e.m streaks and these objective games, it kind of does take a little bit more movement to get them. So that's why I tend to, I guess, not worry about it too much. Anyways, so overall, of course, we already have one k.e.m, going for more. Sorry you cannot see the bottom and how many, like where the kills or the k.e.ms are stacking up and stuff. I did change this overlay, so currently we're not using this overlay anymore. I do change overlays way, way too often, but, I wasn't thinking about it whenever I use this one. And, of course, sorry for all the scrolling stuff and my imaging. I will be recording yet again. I'm going to start recording as I'm playing, so you're not having to watch the exact same gameplay. I'm also going to try to give you some other games like Destiny, Battlefield. I still have yet to get any decent gameplays to use, though. So I'm trying to decide to do those as live comms or not. Anyways, I guess the primary thing we need to get into is MLG.TV. Everyone has been, of course, curious about where I'm going in my future and why I decided to get an MLG TV channel. And I think overall, that's like a hard decision for me to leave I'm not really leaving. I don't want to ever say leave, but to leave 30,000 almost 30,000 followers on my Twitch account. We average anywhere from like 50 to 80 to 200 some viewers a day. We used to do like 500 to 1,000. And it has a lot to do with Ghost, and mostly it's either people want to watch competitive now, or, the view bots had issues with Twitch. More people were cheating on their views, which caused, people like me to lose viewers over the past year because of it, which means I don't have as many consecutive viewers every time I do go live. The viewers that I do have, everyone loves it. I'm like, hey, everyone thinks. As far as my stream, I have a lot of people that love my stream. I'm like some of the people's favorite streamer. And then, you have the fact that personality comes into play. You have just overall how you play a game and your philosophy. The fact that I play with viewers, there's a lot of reasons why people like my streams. And of course, the same thing goes with my YouTube. And I just try to keep it real. I try not to be fake. I try to just do myself. And whenever I can be myself, I can just put out, fun content. I, of course, do rage, obviously. The last video, you got to see me break a controller. Overall, though, I try to be myself. A lot of people forget that. They start throwing on this fake front. They start acting completely different than they would with your friends. I try to be like I am with you if you was sitting here beside me at an event or, going out and chilling, bowling, whatever. Obviously we're not all going to get to go bowling. That'd be cool. Hey, Liquid 20,000 some people, come, let's go bowl together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we would shut down a place. But, going to a different channel, there's a lot of bad, I guess, stigmas going into MLG TV channel because, everybody's like, oh, you're doing it for the money. You're doing it for this and that. I mean, yes, I am doing it as a full-time job. Obviously, money does play a factor in my life. I'm not doing it just for that. I will be still streaming on Twitch as much as I can. I'm going to try to do split channels, I guess. Not going to obviously stream on the 2 different channels at the exact same time. I'm pretty sure, that goes against a lot of different rules and terms and conditions and all that kind of stuff. But I will be streaming, there and on mine once in a while. So MLG, Twitch, I'm going to do it as long as I can. Split, mornings and nights. And I'll probably be doing mornings on Twitch because Twitch mornings are better for me as far as, most of my people actually watch it on Twitch then. And of course at night, I'll probably try to do some MLG stuff. And I will have a schedule eventually and how I'm doing all that. But, you do get a lot of bad feelings. You start hurting a lot of people that, they're like, dude, I thought you wasn't a sellout. I thought you this and that. It's not really selling out. People look at it that way. Here's the reasons why I wanted to go to MLG. For me, personally, it was a business decision. I'm like, hey, Nate Shot's there, Scump's there. You have a lot of people that are actually rolling. I mean, Allier's over there now. And there's a lot of awesome YouTubers that are actually on that channel. And it's just a little bit more of an exclusive club. It's like almost an invite only. I mean, whenever you go and look at their requirements, it's like you need a crazy amount of followers that they really want. Obviously, I got to sneak in the back door, but that's because I've been streaming as long as I have been. And the people, that I know, they kind of worked with me a little bit. But overall, it's not something that you're just going to be able to say, hey, I want to stream today. Let me go jump on MLG.TV. No, that's like what Twitch and Hitbox and everything's for. The guys that have never streamed before. MLG's going after a little bit more premium content. And I guess that I'm trying to get in that ballers club a little bit, trying to build my channel and my, I guess, overall brand. And a lot of people don't look at it as like brand, Optic Gaming is a brand. Allier is a brand. Liquidtage, well, we like to think of it as a brand, but we're not really, quite there as where everyone knows what it is and, comes by and hangs out. You catch people here and there, but I'll be playing League of Legends and people once in a while find me. They're like, hey, yeah, I know Liquidtage. Hey, he's cool, but not a everyday, every single game basis, So it's a matter of, I'm trying to, I guess improve my standing in the community as being an entertainer. And I just feel like I can do that with having a channel on MLG. And I know a lot of people will never understand that. The younger ones, definitely. I've been getting stupid messages from people on Twitter. And they're like, dude, you're a douchebag. Thanks for showing us how bad you're a douchebag. We knew it all along. And I'm like, dude, like really? Like people will be your friends 1 minute, and as soon as you, or your fans or whatever you want to call it, 1 minute, and then next minute you try something, they're like, yeah, you're a douchebag. I'm like, really? I'm a douchebag because I want to better what I'm doing? I don't understand that. And I'm not doing it, just for the money aspect. It goes back to, on that end, yes, everyone obviously knows that they do pay better than Twitch in some regards. However, you got to look at it. For me to make it on Twitch, I have to have donations and subs. That's the only way that 90% of any small to medium-sized channel can make it on Twitch and do it every day without, either having a job or having a part-time job or, sometimes even a full-time job. It takes a lot of time for us to do, and you're not having to pay us anything. But whenever I say, hey, just ad alone does not pay us to be on Twitch every single day like we are, and we have to have subs and donations, well, that's money out of my viewers' pockets. If I can limit, the money that's coming out of their pockets, of course my viewers are like, yeah, I don't care, I like supporting your channel, I like it. Well, isn't it just as good to watch one ad here and there that actually pays, I guess, better than the 1 or 2 ads that, you have to see on Twitch? They're the same thing. I guess I'm just trying to understand why people are so upset about this if you look at it from that perspective. I'm trying to do it without having to completely take everything that my viewers are trying to give me. Obviously, I'll still probably get donations. I'll still do a lot of that kind of stuff. But that's, I can't stop people from doing that. At the same time, I just don't want to rely on having to have that. Some days you get stressful and it's like, it's like a week and you're sitting there like, okay, I got this for the stream I need to get. And oh man, and it's just so much to think about. And you're trying to budget your business and still be able to live your life. The streamer life is not easy. People just do not understand that. And it takes a lot of money, effort, and just time. And the money is probably, initially, I've probably put over like $3,000 to $5,000 into streaming and YouTube, like over the past 3 or 4 years. It takes a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can build your setup and be done like probably around $1,500, but there's always giveaways, there's always something else reoccurring, there's things that you have to replace, there's things that you want to make better, and it takes a lot. And it's just the upkeep can be expensive. The effort of it, it takes a lot of mental power to just get on every day and talk to, like, so many lines of freaking words that you have to read while you're shooting people. Along with, over a long time, it takes, time and effort as far as, I might put in like 4 to 12 hours a day. That's a lot of just, gaming and doing this. And I enjoy it. It's just a matter of, there is the side of it is, if I'm going to stream for you 8 to 12 hours a day, when do I have time for work? So I guess people get over that whole concept and we'll be better off. And I just hope that people understand why I'm doing it. It's not for that reason. Obviously, it's going to help. But the real reasons is just to kind of expand my overall brand. And I mean, it's just an exclusive thing. I mean, I feel like, really proud to have a channel over there just because, there's only, I probably want to count like maybe 50 to 100 channels, maybe max. Twitch has bazillions. And also with the view botters and I guess the whole thing that's popping up as far as with Google possibly, I mean, that still hasn't been determined whether Google's still buying them out or not. And it's just, there's a lot of factors. So I'm just like, okay, do what we need to do. And the real supporters will follow me, and I hope you do. And if you want to come check it out, you can check it out. It's over at mlg.tv/Liquidtage. I'll throw it in the description, probably throw it on the screen. I'll put it somewhere for you. And hopefully you understand. If you have any questions, you always can tweet me up and or send me a message or comment on the video, whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay, and hopefully you understand everything that's going on. And, of course, as always, I'll see you in the next stream, wherever that may be. You always can check my streams and Twitter and find those out. But y'all have a good evening, and thank you very much. Y'all have a great one. Thank you for being awesome subs, guys. Y'all are the greatest viewers anywhere anybody could ask for. Take it easy. Seriously. Wow. I just rambled on for the past, 30 seconds. Winner. Bye.